use gas. I think that's I don't know, a power thing. So these are just two, this big one. These are too complicated and too fancy for me. Yes, actually 57. Okay, so I'm now going to do an easy pasta. And I have to say it's kind of my rock star recipe. It actually happened in an accident. I was at home and it was a weekend. It was actually Sunday and I was really tired. I had a long week. And I was like, I don't want to go to the, the food market and buy any groceries, so I'm just gonna do what I have in my fridge and in my cabins. And then I had some frozen shrimp and I had some pasta, a little bit lemon, and I find like a fairly small piece of chili, and then I had a bit of ricotta, and then I just made up this easy recipe. And I have to say, it's a really big family favorite. My friends love it, and it's really super simple to make. So, when you come from home, from work, and you had a long day, you want something simple and fast. So this is the key pasta for that. So I'm going to put some garlic, about 3 teaspoons, and then I have also a chili, half a chili. And I actually took the seeds out of the chili. I don't want that the sauce is too spicy, but if you like hot, hey, go for it and leave the seeds. But for me, I don't want to kind of overpower the whole dish. Okay, a little bit too hot, but now. And then I'm gonna add capellini pasta, which I just love. It's so thin and delicate. And what's also really fun, because it just takes 3 minutes to boil. So it's super easy to make. So I boiled it already, and I put a little bit oil so it didn't stick together. I'm just gonna mix everything together. Okay, that's enough. There. Then I'm also going to add some lemon zest to give nice freshness and kind of acidity. It really freshen up all the flavors. So 1 zest of a lemon. And then you can use bigger shrimps, but that was kind of the original recipe that I made, because I had these frozen shrimps. So I'm going to put the frozen shrimps in, and I'm just going to warm them up. So don't cook it too high, so we don't want that the shrimp get really chewy. So just warm it up and kind of mix with the flavors. Okay, I'm going to need some salt. Black pepper. Now just mix everything together. I'm also going to add grated parmesan. So about 100 grams. So this is really easy to make on this. A little bit messy though, but it's fast. Okay, now I'm just going to mix everything so all the flavors come together and the parmesan melts a bit. Then next, I'm going to put some baby rucola. And this really gives a nice color, and rucola has this peppery flavor. So it's a nice contrast, and it also looks so fresh. So I would say half a bunch there. And then I add some ricotta. Could you actually help me with the ricotta? So we need 3 tablespoons. And if you could start putting small plates on there so we can give you some tastings. Yes, just bring it on. One more, yeah. Yeah. Two. There. Maybe half a tablespoon more, because that's not a tablespoon, it's a teaspoon. Okay, just mixing things together. Let's taste it as well. We have enough of seasoning. That's really important in cooking. You have to taste all the time. And just a bit of salt. Okay, I think that now it's good. And then when you put in the plates, let's put a little bit of Parmesan on top. When you put these on the plate, just a little bit of Parmesan. So I think I actually have a good story. I'm really picky with food. I'm like a food crazy. I remember when I was 5 years old, I tasted first time oysters. And I love seafood and also pasta a lot. And I think I was just 5 years old, and I had a babysitter was watching me. And I usually, when I had pasta, can we put on? Okay, and just mix it a bit. Okay, so everybody gets shrimp and ricotta. So yeah, when I have, when I was a kid, when I had pasta, I had this babysitter, and my mom said, okay, so, warm up the pasta and she will be happy. And then I didn't eat it. I was like, I need something on top. And then when she put some Parmesan, then I was like, yeah, now this is good. So when I was really little, I wanted the Parmesan. I think that kind of puts everything together.